Hey, China. Hey, hey. I'm about the time about the timestamp. What is this? Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Oh, let's see. How has your weekend been, China? Everybody been drunk this weekend but me. You were tipsy the other night. Chris was tipsy last night. Y'all, next week, I looked at it. I was like, oh, St. Patrick's Day. I can't, though, because let me see. Where's my calendar? What day does St. Patty's Day fall on? It's the Lord, it's on Sunday. They're going to be cutting up this weekend. They're gonna be cutting up. I'm gonna have to be out there. The bar's gonna be. Oh my God, we have an Irish pub. We got hey Bella Bella. We got a Irish pub, Spunky McDougal's. They're gonna be fucked up out there. I cannot wait. It's gonna be. I need to be ready to Uber the drunken folks. They're gonna be drunk this weekend. Next weekend. Bella, don't forget you got a birthday question, ma'am. Do not forget. Bella was fucked up too. See, everybody was fucked up but me. I should have gotten fucked up this weekend. I couldn't. I had my brain up. Maybe next weekend. Maybe I'll go sit in my camper and get fucked up this weekend with nothing else on going on in there. Maybe. I ain't playing. I'm gonna try to paint this week. I'm not playing. Y'all people, child, I ain't playing.
Yeah, China was Friday night. Chris was fucked up last night. Bella said just this weekend period. And then Bella also had a loss in the family. So, or she said someone very close to her. So sorrows, prayers. There, sorrows, prayers. So I know she was drunk. Okay, let me try to find this daggone video and timestamp because y'all know if I don't, then I won't. Last time it was 2 days later. I was like, oh, got a timestamp. It was 2 days later. She said, I'm better. Okay. But I'm just saying, I know that added to your alcohol intake purposes in addition to your birthday. Hey, Aria. We're doing. I'm trying to, where's my video view channel? Okay. Live. Okay. Where's my, okay, there we go. Why is this? Why is this here? I don't know what this is. This is weird. Hmm. Why would you publish such a thing? I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Pause. Timestamps. Timestamps. And then we have announcements. I haven't done any of those in a while. I gotta go find a little megaphone. There it is. At 4:22, and then that's not the emoji I've been using for book. Okay. There we go. Peace book at 125. My stomach just said E. Empty bitch. Okay. Where's all my good emojis? Oh my goodness. All right, Pisces 7:22. Aries 16. Flat. Taurus. Full gang gang. Okay, so okay, stomach. I hear you. Dang. I ate Chinese food. You know that just goes. Does not stick with you. 28. 08. Cancer. 3418. Leo. Virgo. Libra. I got an inbox you, China. I hope you're still in here. 5239. Is that a 9? Yes, that's a 9. Scorpio. 5746. Saggy. Dang it. Capri. I'm a goat. Okay. Capricorn 10956. And done. And pen. And we straight. Okay. Right on time. It's 11:10. Okay. Aria said the fettuccine from Olive Garden messed me up. I had a ravioli last time I went that was really good. It was in a fettuccine sauce. I forget what it was called. That's where I took Taja for her birthday. She wanted to go to Olive Garden. Hmm. I'm sorry. I had one of those moments when you realize that you've done for anyway. Moving forward. Um. Uh. And it was really awesome. I thought about the other day because I drove past. I was like, you know what? That ravioli was good. I need to. So I had that moment. I forgot what it was called, but it was good. I think that's what it might have been. Yes. That's what it was. That's what it was. Aria, is that what you had? Or was it something different? I know it was good. I don't remember how it affected my stomach. Oh, that was gonna be my next question. Is that where you work, girl? So is that the new job or the job you had already? Which one is that? The chicken and shrimp is your favorite? Yes, that ravioli one is good with the bacon. That is good. The one you already had. Okay. Okay. Thank you to my moderator team for voting on my choice of names for the camper and also because like I said, it's affecting what I put on that back window. What was that? There was something I was gonna check next. What was it? Alrighty. Aria. Post your question, my love. Post your question. Post your question. Post that. Get it up. Get it up. Get it in. Get it in. Okay. There is this pink tarot deck I want from Amazon. I think I'm going to go ahead and buy it. Aria, Let me check with you. Is it this one? This is what the box looks like. Is it that one? Okay. Okay, I was about to say, because this one here, it's plastic. It's plastic. It's not paper. It is plastic. So if ever I want to read tarot cards in a pool or a jacuzzi, I'm good, because these are just waterproof. They solid. I will have this deck unless they crack or something. These are plastic. And when I tell you this, they are the slipperiest deck. When they came, I showed them to China and Marie in a video, because I was like, y'all got to see this shit. They're so slippery. Let me see if I can do it. Okay. Watch this. This is how slippery the deck is. I'm not doing it now. It's not doing it because I'm probably not holding it. See, do you see that? That's how slippery the deck is. When you drop the card, it does not just, it will, it's a very, and I mean, it took me forever to learn how to really shuffle well with this. The first time I picked it just everywhere. I mean, this deck is very slippery. It is very slippery. Very, very slippery. Hey. Hey. Stick your head in when you get a second. You said what? Stick your head in when you get a minute. Okay. Okay. Right there in the hall, that's her clothes on the shelf, okay, in the bags that her dad brought back. The one I tied are dirty. He said she had an accident, and the one that is not tied, those are clean. Okay. Okay. Girl, it's hard. It took me a while I let it sit there for a while. I can shuffle them now, and sometimes they still just slip and slide and fall all out my hand. It's a very hard. You have to have a good solid grip, and you can't leave. You got, like, when I shuffle them, I make sure, see how I keep them in my hand? These are the ones I use to do the weekly. And even still, when I make sure that I keep them. I don't shuffle them, like I keep them. I don't shuffle like some cards. I can just pick them up and just, these I make sure they're planted on the desk, and you can't shuffle them. Just see that they're very extremely slippery. They are extremely slippery. It took a lot and you really have to just keep your hands and keep a good solid grip. You cannot. There's no, you have to keep them like on the desk and keep them solid. And when I'm doing this, I make sure that I have them in my hand, like closed off that end. Aria, when I first got that deck, I could not use that deck. It took me a while to use that deck, and then Marie pointed out that they were all females in the deck, and that helped me energetically to start to use the deck. But it still took me a while to shuffle because those cards are very hard. They're very stiff. They're very rigid. I basically had to break them. I had to sit there and like roll them on the edge of the desk and soften them up before I could use them. My little short nubby fingers were not working, and that deck is so thick, and it's the same number of cards. No, it's not. There's one extra because it's got the 2 tens of swords. It's got the regular Ten of Swords, and then the Everything is Fine Ten of Swords. But other than that, that's just one damn extra card. And it feels like it's thicker than any other deck. It just, for those of you who have not seen Tarot's Apprentice, when he was showing all of his cards, it took him hours. I'd like to say that first off. It took him hours. He's got like crates and cards. I'm not there. I'm at about I'm close to like 50-ish decks. Oracle and tarot included. But just to give you an idea, and this here is one of the thicker decks that I have. It's the same. The thickness of the Modern Witches Tarot in comparison to other decks. It's just thicker. I don't know why this deck is so thick, and in comparison to the Rider Waite, I mean, it's really, now I can't get it off the damn desk. That really lets you know. And so I don't know why it's so much thicker, but they were so difficult. Let me put these in the and I have to keep them. All other decks I can just sit somewhere and put them in these I have to keep them in the box because they're so slippery. I can't just sit them somewhere. Because the lightest piece of lint will just push them all over the place. They were so stiff and hard to shuffle. I literally like broke them, bent them, and like rolled them on the edge of the desk so I could get them to be soft enough to where, malleable enough to where I could even bend them. And it's still such a very rigid. I like it too though, Aria. I have it in two forms. I got this one, and then I was disappointed that this was a mini deck, but I wanted this in a full size, but they don't have, they haven't made it in a full size, but it's shiny and pink. It's a little version of it, and it's shiny and pink. I don't know if you ever noticed me use it before, but it's a smaller version, and the edges, so I like that one. So yes. Your very first deck, you're used to it. See, that's a hard deck to break in. So that's a deck to start with. You are so brave. Okay, so what would H think if he found out how you feel? What would he think if he found out? What is it trying to show me now? Oh God, no. I don't need that anymore. I have one. Yup. Oh, this says free. Where? Oh shit, of course it's way, 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 way. Okay, all right. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, let me put this where I can see it. All right, so let's see. Chris said, "Hey, Joy, sorry I missed the other live. We had inventory at work tonight. Oh, I had those late nights. So we used to do. Oh God, Chris, can you imagine doing that shit at Claire's? All the itty bitty jewelry and earrings. Oh my God, that shit drove me crazy. See, your pet died. The Fifi just rolled over. I had Girl, she was called crying. I think she was serious though. She said her cat was she said, I woke up this morning and I found my cat laying in the litter box dead. She said Fifi was just dead. I was like, Fifi, why you do that? That's why it died. You named it Fifi. Why? I'm sorry. I was wrong. My energy, that was wrong for me to think that. But we got off the phone. I was at Claire's. Oddly, I brought that up. And she was like, can you cover me? Can you cover my child? I was like, sure. Me and my general manager was there. And I hung up. It was the other assistant. There were two, we had one GM and two assistants, two key holders. So we have three key holders at a Claire's. And so she was like, what happened? And I was like, Fifi was dead in the litter box this morning. She said, who is Fifi? I said, the cat, litter box. She was like, oh. She said, she stopped. She looked up from her paperwork again. Like, it just occurred to her what the fuck. She said, Fifi? I was like, and then she explained when we saw her the next day, she said, Fifi is short for feline. So, which is still basic ass shit to name your cat. Somebody needs to make that make sense. But yeah, she said, no, well, Fifi was short for feline because I couldn't. I was like, you lack of This is the lack of creativity. This is the same chick that Chris, she couldn't do merchandising. She could not do store design. Her displays are horrible. I would go to work because she would leave before me because she was taking night classes at college. So I would come in and close, and she would leave before me a lot of times. And then she would work all weekend a lot because we covered her a lot throughout the week because of her classes. And I would come in after she got off, and my GM would be there. Her name was Lisa. I wonder how she doing with her crazy lesbian ass. She'd be like, so-and-so. I won't say her name. Yes, I will. Fuck it. Her name was Jessica. She was like, Jessica did that section of the wall over there with the hair bows or whatever accessory. She was like, can you fix it? I was like, I got you. So then I would go over there and I'd be like, what was she thinking? There's no rhyme or reason. It's not. She was like, yeah, she just could not. There was just not a creative bone. Now, when it came to the paperwork and the cash register and the flawless execution of paperwork and closing and opening, awesome. Cleaning, fine. And even her customer service was great. But if it came to needing her opinion or creativity or... Because you'd be at Claire's, you'd have, like, one time we had a girl come in and she was like, I was like, what's wrong? Because she was standing there looking at the costume sets, which is because they're in the locked case, which is like they'd be the necklace and the earring sets and the bracelet sets that are for formal use. And I was like, what's wrong? You can't decide? Do you need help? And she was like, yeah. And she was like, well, I'm getting married and I don't know what. And she was like, I'm on a budget. I was like, let me see your dress. And she showed me her dress and she had a plunging neckline. It was a V neck dress. And I was like, well, you need one that's more so shaped like this. You want to stay away from, you're only going to want to do a choker if you have a higher neckline or if you have a strapless. I was like, but with a V-neck, you definitely want something that's going to hang or have, even if you pick a choker, it needs to have a dangle on it that has. So, and she was like, you're right. That's going to look great. And I helped. Jessica was like, I was so lost. I didn't know why you asked to see her dress. I was like, you need another job. I'm so glad you're in school because you don't need to be working here. She could not. Chris, everybody does not common sense. Right. It's just not common. It's not common, Chris. And common sense would have told her ass shopping if you have a V-neck, you got a plunging neckline or a front, you know, then you need to have something that, and I mean, and it was way low. It was like right below the titty line low, like the top of the, you can see like the top of the belly low was how low it was down. It was a plunger. It was down there. And she was looking at chokers. I was like, you can't do a choker with that unless it's gonna to hang. Or you, I was like, so unless you're gonna do like the wraparound choker where, you know, it goes around and then it hangs. I was like, then, or, and she was lost on earrings. I said, well, how are you planning to wear your hair? I'm going to wear it up. Well, then you need a larger or an earring that's really going to stand out. Some people cannot. How will H feel about Aria's feelings, spirit? If Aria were to tell H how she feels, how would he react? What would he do? What would he say? Would he leave lesser Aria? I know. All right. Hey, Tarot's Apprentice. I talked you up. I was just talking about you. Thank you so much for my housewarming gift. I was so excited. I was touched. I was having a bad moment. When you sent that, you were right on time. Spirit sent you in. I was almost in. I was having a difficult moment. It was a rough day. I had to put tires on it, which was the last. I was prepared, thank goodness, for covered for last minute expenses. But overall, in unexpected expenses for that day, I hit almost $300 in unexpected expenses. I needed 3 tires for it. I didn't need 3 tires for it, but I ended up with 3 tires for it, which I'll be all right. Common sense is not common, just like Chris said. And I'm a minimal person. I'm not buying any more than I need. And yeah, it's good to be safe. And I know he just wanted to be safe, but a person needs a budget anyway. Anyway. So I ended up buying 3 tires. 2 to replace the ones that were definitely bad. And I replaced the spare, which was also bad, just in case. So I guess better safe than sorry, but that was $200. And then, which still isn't that bad. And I got a discount because the guy had those tires for a long time. And he was like, I didn't think I was ever going to sell these tires. He said, I was almost about to just dispose of them. And I was like, damn. And so he gave me a really good deal. And that was awesome. He was like, I'm giving them to you at used prices because I just want them gone. And he ordered a set for somebody and they only ended up buying 1. And he was like, I was stuck with 3. What the fuck am I supposed to do? So anyway, he gave me a really good deal. So that was a better deal because they're brand new. And so they were $200. And then I had a light out. And when you're moving something so big, you need to have both lights functioning on the rear. So because people have to know when you're stopped. And then you don't want to get pulled over, especially if you're not registered. And it's not registered. It's for living in. It's not for traveling in yet. I may do that eventually, but I got to fix it up. I got to remodel first. So that comes to get extra lights, because there's some you get that are just magnetic and they stick to the back and you wire them to work to the truck that you're pulling with. And so that cost me an extra 50, 60. Yeah, about an extra $80. So when you sent me that gift, it was right on time. I still wasn't broke, but it gave me hope, bitch, because I was like, fuck. Leave lesser Aria. All right, let's see. So thank you, Chris. Thank you, Tarot's Apprentice, so much. I am so grateful. Thank you so much for my housewarming gift. And for the rest of you, and y'all always donate, so. But when I post the next update, which will probably be tomorrow, I'll probably post an update tomorrow, a part 3, because that's where we are. I will post with that because I'm going to add some stuff to it tonight. I really just didn't have enough on my Amazon wish list for it in order to really post. But from now moving forward, every time I do an update or a next part on the camper journey, I will post my Amazon wish list so that if you want to send a gift, you may send a gift. So let's see. Let us see. Aubrey ate about a whole large order of wonton soup tonight and some rice and a piece of egg roll. My baby don't be playing. She loves Chinese. So proud of her. She's so big, y'all. She's going to be 4. She's going to be 4. All right. So, Aria, I have the Ace of Cups, the Death card, the 5 of Pentacles, the Star card, the King of Pentacles. But yes, merchandising is like decorating. It's a skill, and everybody cannot. I'll be looking at, sometimes people will post videos or pictures of their home, and I'll be like, ew. Okay. And on the bottom of the deck, I got the 7 of Swords. On the bottom of the deck, I got the 7 of Swords. Aria, you're going to get tired of me saying this, but don't leave me. Your cord cutting thing. There is unforeseeable damage with that. Because I don't know how... I never saw or had any negative cards when it came to you asking about H's energy until you did the damn thing. Y'all can't be playing with magic. That's not what it's for. That's not, I love you, but the cord cutting is not for what you used it for. And so I don't know what the damage is going to be to this connection energetically. Y'all can't be playing with magic. You need to consult somebody other than the internet when you are doing certain things, because you can't do a cord cutting for some. Anyway. So energetically, I'm seeing cards that I've never seen in the energy between the two of you, and I think that's what it's why. I think that's why. Because I got the Ace of Cups, the Death card, the 5 of Pentacles, the Star card, the King of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, the Justice card, the Hierophant card, and the Emperor card. He won't be surprised. He won't be surprised. And okay, so that's what this is. He wouldn't be surprised, and it would actually kind of sort of make him feel better. Spirit said, because in the current energy, he feels stupid. Because he's not into the spiritual like you are. So he doesn't understand how, and clearly part of you don't understand how energies when it comes to a spiritual connection like this work, because you tried a cord cutting. Moving forward. He doesn't understand in the way that you understand why he's constantly thinking about you and why you live and lurk on his energy like that. He feels like he's stupid, or like there's something wrong with him, or you know what I mean? He's not, he doesn't understand how soul connections on this level work. So he would actually be relieved if he were to find out that these energies are reciprocal, and if you were actually to explain to him why you're connected like this. Hell, you need to explain it to yourself. You just need to video chat me and sit down with him and let me, because both of y'all, anyway. And he would move forward. In the last 3 cards of the Justice card, the Hierophant card, which is you, ma'am, and the Emperor card. So he would understand why he feels like, this man feels like you're supposed to be his wife, and he doesn't, and this attachment to you, and he doesn't understand why. But he knows there's something. The Ace of Cups down the left column. I got the Ace of Cups, the Star card, and the Justice card, which is you, Miss Libra. And down the middle, I have the Death card, the King of Pentacles, and the Hierophant card. And on the outside column, I got the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Emperor card. So he doesn't understand why he feels like why do I miss her? It's like missing something that you've never had. Why do I miss this? I miss her like we've been together, or like, you know what I mean? He feels left out. He feels Five of Pentacles energy, and he's conflicted by that. The Five of Swords, and then the Emperor card, because it's strong, it's not going away, and he doesn't understand why. He does not know why. So if you were to explain the Seven of Swords, the Strength card, the Tower card, the Seven of Wands, the King of Swords, and then the Wheel of Fortune. So if you were to, and then the Seven of Pentacles, and then the Ten of Cups. So if you were to tell him how you feel, and then you were to explain the energy of the soulmate and spiritual connection between the two of you, he would actually feel relieved, because right now he just feels like stupid and crazy. Like, am I fucking crazy? Why can't I stop? You get what I'm saying? Oh, I'm having a hot flash. Oh. That's not what cord cuttings are for. That is not what cord cuttings are for. Cord cuttings are for, he's been beating your ass and you're tired and you need to stop loving this man and get the fuck away. That's what cord cuttings are for. He's stalking you and attached to you, is showing up in your dreams, and you're afraid and you need to stop it or get away from it, or there's anger. That's what cord cuttings are for. Cord cuttings are not so you can quit thinking about the person that you're destined to be with and actually do have feelings for. That's not what it's for. That is not what no. 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 So he would be relieved to find out that your energies are... Did someone else donate? Okay, Chris donated. Okay. All right, Chris, what's your first question? So he would be relieved. He would reciprocate Aria. And he would leave lesser Aria alone, because he would move on. He would know to do what was right and what you deserve with the Justice card, the Hierophant card, and the Emperor card. He'd be like, okay then. Well, I guess God, source, the spirit, the universe, whoever, and my mama all feel like this is my wife. Let me go ahead and move on the road to make this happen. So he would move toward giving you, or doing this here. You would... So yes, ma'am, he would be relieved and he would take action to start moving toward a solid commitment and connection with you. and you're mirroring each other. You've been mirroring each other for the longest time. She's heavy on in his mama. Because she knows his mom is full on psychic. Full on. Like I said, she has seen a vision of your children's. And she knows that person that he's dealing with, that is not my my grandchildren's mama. That, I don't know who he, you know? Do you know, ma'am? I need crystals. I'm so disorganized. It's time to move. It is, because where's Christian? Have I picked them all out? I think I got some on my altar. I gotta remember to do my altar. I got you, Chris. I know you donated. Post your question. Who else? Did Aria donate again? 1146. Yes. I got Aria again. Hang in there. Chris is up. Dang it. Nope, that's lapis lazuli. That's turquoise. I'm finding everything but what I need. Rose quartz. I do need those. Excuse me, but that's not what I'm looking for. That's it. I guess I am out. Dry. Y'all, I have to downgrade. I have to get rid of so much stuff. Y'all. I'm debating if I'm going to buy a bed or I think I'm going to build the bed because I want under bed storage. Not want, need, require, have to have, or I'm going to have to throw my whole life away. Under bed storage. And I don't know where the gnomes are going. Don't worry. We'll find you a spot. Oh, wait. No, they can't go there because I want y'all to see them. Okay. All right, let's see how your store manager feels about you at work. Let's see how the store manager at work feels about you. I'm trying to take my nails off because they're growing out and turning into French tips. Damn, hurry, go get your nails did. Why haven't you gone to get your nails did? I debated whether I was going, but I waited. I said, let me just be patient. And I successfully have grown out. Love it. These are still a little pink from, y'all probably can't tell. No, they're still a little pink from doing my grandbaby's hair. A little bit. But I'm doing good. I have good length. They're doing well. And if this ugly ass scar on my finger would just heal. And this was not, it seemed like this cut should not have, but it was on a knuckle. So it just stressed it till she said it's a tragic sight. For real, she said I'm going to do it tomorrow. Okay. No pressure. No pressure. Because I tried. Because my hands are on camera. But I just hate it. My nails just they don't want anything on them. They're like, no, the minute I get them done, it just goes horribly bad. And I end up with cutting them all off or I just don't do well. All right, so the 8 of Cups the Hermit's card, the Page of Cups, the Seven of Swords. Oh, the Tower card is in the center. The Nine of Pentacles, the Fool card. The Hanged One. Chris, why is everybody scared that you're good? And then the Chariot card. I couldn't even get it out. Why is everybody scared that you're gonna? She feels like you're gonna go somewhere. And you're very different, and she likes your energy. So it's just like she's afraid that you're going to leave or get a better option. She's afraid you're going to leave or find somewhere to go, or she's very attached. She's scared you're going to get stolen, she's afraid you're going to leave or get poached. The Eight of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Fool card is down the outside column. You got the Hermit card, the Tower card, and the Hanged One. And then the Page of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Chariot card. And for some reason, I hate extroverts. Extroverts tend to think there's something wrong with us, with introverted people. People that are good, or even if you're not introverted, if you're good and you're solid working on your own or unto yourself, extroverted people think there's something wrong with that, or because they look at it from how it would affect them to be working by themselves or be alone or be, solitary in hermit mode. They think that's odd or something is wrong because they would feel uncomfortable in that energy. So that part, it's like she's concerned because you're fine being off doing your own thing. Yeah, I know. That's how it is. That's the problem I had when I was at the hospital. She wrote me up for being late. When there's a girl that's late, like chronically, and I went to her and asked her, I was like, Jamie, you ever been written up for being late? She was like, no. I'm like, and you're late every weekend. She said, like clockwork. She was like, she wrote you up for being late? I was like, yeah. She's like, she's scared of you. I was like, right. Because I was qualified for her position. And I came from elsewhere. And she was so unprofessional. She was like, I have to update y'all information in the computer. I'm going to put this piece of paper on the board, and I want all of you to write down your current names, addresses, and phone numbers. On a board and out so every coworker, everybody can see it. Several people came to me and were like, I'm not doing that. I'm not putting my name up there. She was like, I will write it down and give it to you. She's like, I don't even trust you with it, because where will you leave it or where will you post it if you think it's okay for it to be on an open board? What in the fuck? Just stupid. All held to the same standards. Right, you're gonna wear that. You were late, wear it. Give me the Tower card. So the Tower card is in the center. Let's clarify that and see what's going on. Clarified by the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Wands. And who is this? This is your store manager. and then the Two of Wands, and then the Temperance card. Chris, I think she actually might be. Is it a he or a she? Okay, you said she. Okay, so it's a she and it's a Virgo. And the Nine of Pentacles is here too. That's Virgo. Give me the Nine of Pentacles. And it's clarified by the Page of Wands, the Three of Swords. And then the Ace of Pentacles. She's scared you're going to end up with her job as well. She's afraid for her job. Chris, the Tower card is clarified by the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Two of Wands, and then the Temperance card. So she's insecure within her job too, as well. She's just it's it's almost like she's trying to keep you from looking like you're killing it. You know what I mean? It's almost like she's trying to keep you from looking like you're doing a great job all by yourself. The Hermit card, the Tower card, and the Hanged One. So yeah, but then at the same time, give me the Chariot card. Why is this Chariot card here? Clarified by the Knight of Swords. So it's a combination of things. And the Queen of Cups. Why are they crazy like this? And then the Eight of Pentacles. Give me the Seven of Swords. And it's clarified by, oh, right, the everything is fine. Oh, yeah. So you're a very independent worker, and that's a red flag for her. She's afraid for her job as well. And because the Seven of Swords is clarified by the everything is fine, Ten of Swords, and then the Ace of Cups. So she's going to play nice because she's scared. They're scared. They're scared. Give me the Eight of Cups. Clarified by the Three of Cups and the High Priestess. So watch this one. I told you, don't be friends with them, Chris. Just be civil. Don't give into too much energy. I would. You can't tell her to leave you alone. Give me the Fool card. People are weird. This is why I don't want to go back to work. I think about it sometimes, and then I do these reads, and then I talk to my mama, and the Fool card, the Eight of Wands, and the people be in my car, and I pick people up from work, and the stories that that's okay. I'll answer y'all questions. The Fool card, the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Swords. The Fool card, the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Swords. Give me the Hanged One. Clarified by the Ten of Wands. She's intimidated. And the Three of Wands and the Queen of Swords. She's intimidated. Chris, watch these people. The Hermit card clarified by the Justice card. I mean, but unless she's going to get the Hermit card is clarified by the Justice card and the Lover's card. And then the Strength card, you're solid. She's scared. She's intimidated. The Page of Cups clarified by the Four of Pentacles. And then the Ten of Swords. And then the Six of Pentacles. Because you're good. You're good enough to do her job. You're better than her at certain shit. And Chris, yeah. Be careful. She's intimidated. And it really looks like she would really kind of prefer that. Yeah, I don't know if she is or not, but she's worried about her position. She's intimidated by you. So just be careful. Just be careful. Just be careful. She's very intimidated by you. It's like she thinks you're weird, but in a solid way. You know what I mean? You work hard, you work independently, you work smart, you work well, you are top tier at your job and what you're doing. She is intimidated. And it's odd to her because she's not, you applied for her job, see? And so she's worried. She's intimidated and she's worried. So she's watching you. So be careful. And she may be trying to seem more friendly than she's friendly, but she's really, there's an ulterior motive. So she's nervous. She's afraid. She's intimidated by you. What's your second question? So she's intimidated. Be careful. Be careful. And I really, it. Spirit said she may suggest you for another position just to hold on to her position. I can do the next 4 months. You know I don't go out a whole year. You know better. I'm going to need y'all to respect the boundaries. I go a quarter of a year at a time. And now if the cards tell me something's going to happen for you next year, then fine. Or if I hear Spirit says something, but other than that, we go in 4 months at a time. One season at a time, because y'all are stupid and energies change. I love you, though. Y'all do some stupid shit. Y'all really do. Y'all don't listen. Y'all, I love y'all, though. Y'all crazy. Y'all be done. Be done friended people or slept with people or cussed people out. You won't get me. No, you won't. Let's see what's going to happen for Chris in career for the next quarter, the next 4 months, please, Spirit. That's taking us to, shoot, we're already in March. April, May, June, July. Which is going through July. July. So 4 months. 4 months. Spirit, 4 months. What's going down in career for Chris for the next 4 months? 4 months. Let's see. I got Aria up next. I have Aria up next. I have, come on now, the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords, the Devil card. The 7 of Wands. The 2 of Wands. The 3 of Pentacles, oh Lord. The Emperor card, okay, we're looking good. And then the 4 of Cups, okay. And then the 10 of Wands. So for some reason, oh dear God, I don't want to do work questions. I don't want to do work questions. I don't want to do work questions. I'm a love and relationship and peopleship reader. I hate work questions. I'm just venting. I'm going to answer the damn work questions. But I hate work questions. Because what the fuck is this? What is this? Because y'all don't, I can't. I can't. Y'all have, I can't. I can't. The World card is the overall energy. Chris, you're still not going to be, although your love life is very much like your work life, very much so, in that you're still not going to be satisfied. The last three cards are the Four of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. The first card out is the Nine of Swords. You're still, maybe you're just traumatized. I got the Nine of Swords, the Devil card, the Seven of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the Emperor card, the Four of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and then the overall energy is the World card, shit. And under that is the Ten of Swords. And then the Wheel of Fortune. And then the Two of Cups. So you're going to end up, for some reason, this is exhausting. For some reason, you're going to end up in the same energy that you've ended up with all these other jobs. My ear is ringing. I keep telling your ass that there's something you're supposed to do that's different. The Two of Wands, there's a decision that you're not choosing that's it. You're not choosing the right career path. The Two of Wands. You did not make the right choice. You are not making the right choices when it comes to career and what you're supposed to do. I still am perplexed as to why you feel like your future, your end all be all future for you is in retail. I do not know. No one has ever, never, not ever, never, ever, 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 ever reached proper six-figure status. When I mean proper six-figure status, I mean making over $100,000 to $150,000 per year. And that's still the low end of six-figure status. Do your research. Have you done your research? Unless you get into product development, design, and further up into the company, in the conceptual part of the business, no one ever in retail has made the type of money that you are hoping and looking, you should be hoping and looking to make in life. No one else. What general manager do you even know or have ever met that makes over $100,000 a year? Never. None. I don't give a fuck what company you find. So you're saying in 2021, you made, hey, James Helen, how you doing? I will get, you are after Aria. You made $200,000. That's what you're saying. I don't get it. You are meant for something greater than retail, and you keep making the wrong decision. So I'm gonna have to leave you where you're at with this damn question. Because for the next 4 months, I don't know what's going wrong, but this is the energy you're pulling down, work-wise. And the reason is because of this. You're supposed to do more. You're supposed to do better. You're supposed to be greater. This is like swimming in the kiddie pool when you're an Olympic swimmer. You see the Seven of Wands, the Devil card, the Nine of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. So, and again, because like I said, on the bottom of the deck, you have the World card, the Ten of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Cups. You're gonna get two. It's gonna be the same. You just good luck. You're picking the wrong. I don't know what to tell you. The universe keeps screaming it at you, and you're going to be uncomfortable, unhappy, or unsatisfied with this job within the next 4 months for some reason. So good luck. I don't know what to say. I have you on the list, James. You're after Aria. I don't know what to say. For some reason, you're going to be dissatisfied. You might be bored. It could be boring. It could be too easy. 1212. Okay, Venmo. All right, he's paid Venmo. All right. Okay. 1212 on the time clock. So you were going to end up just as dissatisfied and unhappy as you were with all the other jobs. Because you're not where you're supposed to be. You're not doing what you're destined and supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be doing something else. Okay, clear. All right. Ciao. But it's similar with your love life. You're still always looking for the next best thing. So it could just be that you're bored. You get bored, or it's not enough for you, or you're too much for it. But Spirit's been telling you for no one. Your future is not in retail. Carry on though. Aria, what is your question, Aria? I can't. I can't. Aria, what is your question? She said, I'm traumatized in every aspect of my life. Well, you need to figure out why that is. You need to do something different. Insanity, Chris. The definition of insanity is what? What is the definition of insanity? I'll wait. Anybody, post it in the chat. If anybody knows the answer to that question, because I don't want him to think I'm just bitching out of nowhere. Post it in the chat. If anybody knows the definition of insanity, you post it in the chat. Take the words out of it. Post it. Somebody post it. Somebody answer that question. What is the definition of insanity? Somebody post it. It's okay. We gonna get it. Good Spirit is gonna push you off the ledge. I mean, not if he keep Aria. Why would you keep? Why? That's right, Aria. Aria got it right. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. And she left out the last part, though. It's doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result or outcome. You keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result or outcome, which is why I just bought a camper. I shall not rent. I shall never live with anyone else again. And I'm gonna buy my own land, so I don't even have to be on anybody else's. I never again, never. I will not make the. I will not. No, and I also will. will eventually push you. Right, it may hurt, but spirit will eventually get fed up and make you. And so he's unexcited. I live in a 12x6. Okay. I was gonna do a 12x12, Brandon. I was gonna do a 12x12 originally, but then the rug got pulled up from under me. Plans slowly changed, and I peeped that it was happening. So instead of building a tiny home, I decided to go with a camper that could move more easily than a tiny house. Even on wheels, it's a little more difficult to move them. So, excuse me. Chris, I said something to you. I have said, when you apply for jobs, where are you? You are applying for retail positions. That's all you apply for. So how are you doing something different? How are you going rogue? I mean, let me keep going rogue. So you're going rogue. What do you mean you have spirit wants you to stop applying for retail positions and look at your other options? That's what spirit wants. I told you very specifically to pick a different. I told you take the other job. I told you take the other job. You didn't do. There was more of an opportunity for it. I can't. Just whatever. I love you. I love you. Right, because retail is not a career. Retail is a job. Retail is a job. There is a difference between a job and a career. Retail is a job. That is all. They don't give two fucks about you. They don't care. You are disposable. You are disposable. You are a workhorse. There's a difference between a job and a career. Retail is a job. It is not a career. It is not. Fashion design is a career. Even if you were to start a fashion blog or start your own design, that's a career. This retail is not, sales is not a career. It's not a career. Just, well, you'll figure it out eventually, I hope, or you'll be miserable for the rest of your life in every job that you get. I don't know. I love you. They want you to move. That's what they want you to do. They want you to go where you can find what and then when I bring it up, and I told you, I've given you the messages, you don't listen. There's something that you're supposed to do that has something to do with a magazine or some type of media. There's something you're supposed to do that has nothing to do with retail, or it might do with critiquing retail or design. There's something else you're supposed to do, and you're not even exploring those options. I love you though. You'll figure it out. That's all I can do. They're going to whoop your ass. These jobs going to whoop your ass until you get tired of getting your ass whooped, and then you'll figure it out. So good luck. Other than that, I don't know what to do. I can't say I've talked till I'm blue in the face because I'm brown. I can get pale, but I'll never be blue. So that's not true, because I have this bruise right here, and that shit is like a bluish, purplish. Anyway. I'll be down the rabbit hole, y'all. Excuse me. All right. There's something you're supposed to do, Chris, whether it's being an influencer or there's something you're supposed to do. Lenice Brown, hello. For everybody new in the chat, if anybody is interested, Aria, post your question. Aria, post your question. Unless I missed it. I might have missed it. We've been talking so much. For anybody new in the chat, information on how to get a question answered and all you need to know about my policies and prices and good stuff like that is in the comments there. And you shall see it there. Okay, here we go. You posted it under James's comment. Okay, let me go back. Child, I missed it. Okay, H. Okay, I'm sorry. I did see it. I just was fussing at Chris. Do you see if H is going to reveal his feelings to me? Every card I get is perfect, even for my near future reads, but I always get the 3 of Swords. That's because of lesser aria. Okay, so let's see if he's going to. I still got Gilded Tarot out. That's what I always use. See, I just mushed my arm into the my arm into the arm of my chair. That's gonna bruise. I bruise so damn easily. It's not cool. Okay, here we go. My skin is, my flesh is sensitive. Sensitive. All right, so let's see. Is H ever going to come out the bag? That's the Spirit. Is H... You said give you another week? Why, Ari? Why am I going to give y'all another? For what? Just let us prepare for the fussing. Lord. Little weaklings. Little weaklings. Y'all, I had a conversation. It was a long time ago. Maria's not in here, but I swear she's probably the only, not probably, her and if Keisha Stewart were in here, would be the only people that remember, that still pop into this chat, that would recall me having the conversation about the difference between, what time is this? 12:24. I hope you two don't get me. But I had a whole speech one time. I went into a rant about why is it that when somebody goes to call someone else weak, they call them a pussy, as opposed to calling them testicles. Because that's what I would call you, because testicles are weak. Because if you've got a vajayjay, it can be beat up for hours. It can take anywhere from 6 to 10, 11 inches and be pounded on. I mean, hard. Y'all seen porn. 7, 8, 9, 10-pound babies fall out of there. It gets cut, it gets torn, it gets ripped. They shove speculums in there and crank it open. And we get up and we go on our day when we're fine. But tap a man in there. Just reach under a man and just tap them right. And they fall out, they throwing up, they hurting, their stomach hurts, it hurts, they screaming, they crying. They damn near go into convulsions sometimes. If you hit them right, you don't even have to hit them hard. Like I said, just graze them the right way. So this is the new code word here in MissNJoy. When I'm calling y'all weak, we're not using the P word. I'm going to call you. I'm just going to say y'all are testes. You little testes. Just weak. You can't even take a good fussing. I'm going to fuss at y'all. For your own good, and it's for your own good. Out here picking the wrong jobs and doing cord cuttings and... Let's see if H is going to tell you how he feels. Spirit, is he ever... Spirit said, no, you're going to have to be the one to do it because he's the one that's got the testes. That's my grandma. That's my nanny. She said that she didn't have much for men to do. She had to do every damn thing. She had to live in her masculine most of her life. She did not have... She says, I had Steve for a little while, but that's it. Oh. Okay, so the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. She gave me some personal info. The Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Devil card, the Three of Cups, the Page of Swords. Okay, if the Page of Swords, the Hierophant card, the Two of Wands, nope, and then the Page of Cups. You hear the Page energy, right? So the Page of Swords, the Page of Cups, and then the Knight of Pentacles. If he were to tell you the truth, it would take forever. You be past, if you wait, Aria, if you wait on him to come forward and have this conversation, your ovary is going to be dried up and motherhood is going to be a memory and possibility of the past. The Knight of Pentacles, it would take, let's clarify. Let's see if we can find out how long the Knight will be sitting here on the motionless horse. See him sitting there just motionless. Legs ain't moving nowhere. He just holding the pentacle and the jousting stick and sitting. It's not even a sword. It's a jousting rod, stick, whatever you call it. Just sitting still, just waiting. Huzzah! Just looking all gallant, but not doing a damn thing. What's flipped over? The Three of Swords was flipped over in the deck to clarify. I don't know. You said you always get right. Oh. Spirit said that man is so scared. He's afraid of you, Aria. Spirit just said he is so afraid that you're going to cut him down and reject him, that's why he will not approach. You're going to have to say or allude or hint or flirt or send somebody. Just give me the Knight of Pentacles. He's scared. He's afraid, Aria. You got the man shook. He is shooketh. Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands, and then the Fool card. He's afraid. He wants to, but, and then the Ace of it. It would take a very, he would, but you would be decrepit by the time. Give me the Devil card. Clarified by the Justice card. I'm weak. Aria, the man said you Satan. He's scared of you. He's legit scared of you. The Devil card is clarified by the Justice card and the King of Swords. He's pretty sure that you wouldn't have him. He's scared. He is scared. He is not spiritual like you. He is not confident. He does not know that your energies are matching one another and that you're mirroring each other. He has no idea. Whenever you see them, whenever the man sees you, you're not smiling. You're not happy. You're not flirtatious. You're not. You hard. You go hard, Aria, and he's scared. That he's afraid of that. He is afraid of that. He's scared of you. I'm gonna need you to smile. I'm gonna need you to flirt. I'm gonna need you to come off as a little more approachable. I'm gonna need you to be a little softer. I'm gonna need you because he's scared of you. He's scared. Oh my God. I'm just, it is what it is. Aria, I couldn't think of any way to put it. But he's like, it's sexy, but he thinks you low-key evil. I'm take that in the lightest term possible, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. He is really shooketh. Look. He wants to. He legitimately does want to approach the Knight of Pentacles as clarified by the Knight of Wands, the Fool card, and the Ace of Pentacles. So he really does want to, but you're mean. He called you to invite you to his party and you cussed that man out. He's scared. You're going to have to say something. Let me clarify this Two of Wands and see, because the Hierophant card, the Two of Wands, and the Page of Cups. The Two of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, you're going to have to take the action, Aria. And then the Knight of Pentacles. But it's going to take you forever to do it too. That's why I keep telling you, whenever I try to give you a timeline on this, I tell you it's off a ways. You're both not, you're young. You're still working on your education. You still have some things to accomplish. You both still have some lessons to learn, and it's gonna be a while. I got the Knight of Pentacles is here twice now. So even from your energy, that it's gonna take both of you as long to come around. Arya, how is he supposed to know? The man is okay. I can't. Y'all are hard of listening. Like I said, hearing and listening are two different things. You're hearing me, but you're not listening. You're hard of listening. I can't. I cannot. James, what is your question, James? Welcome to the chat. Thank you for being here. Ari, he's scared because you be cussing people out and you're not nice to him. Why would he? I would not talk to your mean ass. I love you. I wouldn't talk to your mean ass either. I'm gonna need you to be, he's got to give you something. You've got to give him something. If I see the Two of Pentacles in y'all energy one more time, if y'all feel the same about each other, you feel the same, and you feel the same about approaching each other. He feels like you need to give him a window, and you feel like he needs to give you a window. Or somebody needs to crack a window or a door and let some sunshine in. Let the sunshine, let the sunshine in. I don't know what to say. Somebody's got to let a ray or just peek through, just part the cloud, just you got to just pull a Donald Trump in reverse on him, Aria. Just grab him by the just get fully in your masculine, Aria, and just walk up to him, right? Just get this look on your face, just this real serious look, and just walk up to him and stand in front of him, and then just reach out and just cup all his junk and just be like, when you gonna give me some of this? You get that, Satan. Nah, you know I didn't mean that actually. But he's scared of you. He's afraid. Are you him scared? He said, you're the devil. You better never settle. He's scared of you. He called you to invite you to his party, and you cussed the man out. How would you? I mean, can we be for real? For real? Can we? I mean, I'm just. It's shadow work time, Aria. It's shadow work time. You rough. You don't take no shit. That's cool, but you're gonna have to low. You're gonna have to let some feminine out. You're gonna have to. You gotta. You got something. You got a breadcrumb. You got to Hansel and Gretel the situation. So just leave him a trail, a sign, a clue. This is what you do. Find out his email, right? Find out his email address. And then create a fake email. And then send him an email telling him how Aria feels about him, meaning you. Anonymously. Just go, you don't know me, but I know you. And I also know Aria. Use your last name because you know there's two of you in his world. And then explain how Aria in third person feels about him. And then say I'm remaining anonymous because I didn't want her to know that I spilled the beans or that I told you how she really feels and thinks about you. Do what you will with this information. And then I know that she seems a little mean sometimes, but she really feels ... Just, you got to get, this is getting ridiculous. I love you. And you're doing worse than Tarot Newbie. Let me make you feel some kind of way. You're doing worse than Tarot Newbie. Because she's in here asking about O all the time. But and she's not making any physical moves on O. But O knows how she feels about her, how she feels about him. At least he knows. H has no clue, and you have cut him down in no uncertain terms on several occasions. You have chewed this man out and chewed him up and spit him out. And so I wouldn't approach your ass either. I'd be scared too. And you have to acknowledge that. You have to accept that. And you got to fix that. And that is on you. I love you. But I had a client one time I did a private read for. And she was like, and the first thing that came out is she's guarded, 7 of Wands. I was like, are you approachable? Or do you have on resting bitch face all the time? I'm in resting bitch face all the time. Smile at a nigga sometimes. Excuse me, I use the N-word. Smile at somebody sometimes. Flirt with somebody sometimes. Appear girly. You have to let somebody in. You can't just expect everybody to bust it. Well, if I see it personally, unless I know for a fact that there's something that I want on the other side of that wall, then I'm Aries, I'm going hard, the wall is coming down. But if I see a wall and there's nothing that I know is on the other side for me, I'm just going to be like, okay, there's a wall. I got to go. You got to let the wall down. You have to let him know that there's something on the other side of that wall that wants him back, A, and B, is there for him. He's just walking around thinking he's crazy because he has these feelings and thoughts about this chick who's just mean to him every time he interacts with her. You got to put yourself in the other person's shoes. And maybe that's one of the lessons that you have to learn before getting into a solid relationship with anyone, because you have to be able to empathize and put yourself in your person's shoes before you treat them a certain kind of way or act a certain kind of way or express certain emotions. You have to think to yourself, or you should, you don't have to, but you should think to yourself, how will I feel? How will my person feel if I say this to them or do this to them or treat them this way? You have got to be, there's certain skills. If you want it to work, that's why Spirit said, and the universe said, it's going to be a while, Knight of Coins, before y'all get together. There are lessons that you both have to learn in order to have a successful relationship. And for, like I said, for reasons that are greater than either one of you, your relationship has to work, because there is a person that you are supposed to bring into this world that is going to change things in some major way and has some greater purpose than either one of you even acknowledge. Like I said, this person needs the two of you to raise them and have them together in order for something to occur or happen that's supposed to occur or happen. And until they need you to be both in a good, solid headspace and to have learned the lessons that you need to learn and to treat each other well enough to have the relationship that you need to have in order to rear this child. That everybody's destiny is different, and we're linked to each other and other purposes and other reasons, for reasons greater than any of us here can see, which is why I'm here to help you, and y'all aren't fucking listening. I can only do so much. I can only do so much for you people. I cannot. I can get the bottle of water. I can pay for it. I can buy it. I can hand it to you. I can open it. I cannot maketh you drink. So you just go sit there and be parched and dry and die of thirst. I can only do so much. I'm trying. I'm doing my best. This is why Spirit sends y'all hard-headed people to me. I love y'all. I love you. I do. And I want you to listen, though. It's frustrating as fuck. Y'all don't listen. Oh, no. I'm serious. I've heard so many men say that. They look at a woman and be like, that little woman evil. It's sexy, though. They think it's sexy. It comes off as sexy if a strong man. It does, yes. What am I trying to, what am I looking to say? Did James post his question? Okay, I see it. I'm coming, James. That bit of resistance, that hot-headed, that attitude, it comes off to some of them as hot and a little sexy, but at the same time, it still scares them. They have testicles. All right, Aria, shadow work. I'm still waiting on you to get that private reading. Oh, the things I could say to you in private. That's probably why you won't. See how you're scared of me? Same thing with H. You're afraid of what I'm going to say. He's afraid of what you're going to say. We're not evil, though, but that's just how it. Okay. So James says, Patty and I had our holistic event together today, and it went really well. Where does our relationship together go from here romantically? Okay. Did you kiss? Did you hug? Was there a passionate embrace? Did you discuss your feelings or emotions or desire for the future? How, talk to me. How'd it go? What was said? Ooh, he said use this deck. Let us see. Okay, so where are things going for James and Patty from here? Where are things going, James and Patty, from here? Where are things going with James and Patty from here? I can't, Spirit. Okay. Oh, okay. You got all kinds of cards falling. Okay. All right. We got. Oh, dang. Okay, so far, well, the first card out is the Hierophant card. That's marriage. That's a higher level of commitment or marriage. A higher level of commitment or marriage. Because everybody doesn't believe in solid paper marriage. My last marriage was a commitment. We did have a ceremony. We had a commitment ceremony. But no paper. I'm good on... I can, but there was reasons for, but anyway. And then the Page of Cups, and then the Page of Swords. Okay, I like it. It's quick too. In the center, I got the Ten of Wands. So I'll clarify that and see what that's about. But the Hierophant card, the Chariot card, and the Page of Cups. This is moving into a commitment quickly. This is like hug, no kiss. And had a long, deep conversation where I felt like ended really well. Good. This is because it's coming up next. The conversation that's going to take you into the commitment is coming up next. So the Page of Cups, the Page of Swords, but then there's the Ten of Wands. So let me see what the Ten of Wands is about. My spirits are weird, so a negative card can go very positive. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm sorry. And then the Three of Swords. So there's going to be a conversation. And then the Star card. There's going to be a conversation that's going to... Hold on. And then the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Cups. What is this conversation? And then the Ace of Swords. That's the sword of truth. So at least whatever this conversation is, there will be honesty. All right, so let me clarify. There's only like 2.5 negative cards here. I say half because the Eight of Swords is not necessarily negative per se, but it is talking about feeling stuck, trapped, or stuck in your head, overthinking, or something of that nature. The Ten of Wands is in the center. And then the Three of Swords is after it. And that's something having to do with a conversation that will be had, or something that will be, the Page of Swords is something that'll be said, seen, or thought. Okay? So let's see. Let's see. Spirit, we're going to do all three. I'm going to do the Page of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Three of Swords, and then I'm going to roll on down here to the Eight of Swords and see what that's about, if I haven't figured it out already by then. It could just be that somebody wants to, I feel as though it's an energy of somebody wanting to slow down. Because I don't think the heart, let me clarify, spirits, the heartache is not either one of you hurting each other. It's past previous heartache and trauma. We all carry that shit. Everybody's had their heart broken before, and therefore it can cause you to be hesitant or want to take it slower in the connection moving forward, so that you have that little extra. You want to be sure, you want to be safe. There's no guarantee, but for some reason we think we can do that. So, and sometimes even if it doesn't matter, slowing down can make a person feel better. So the Page of Swords, the Tower card, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. And then the Ten of Swords. So who's been single for a very long time? Give me one more. And the Five of Cups. Okay. Give me the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is clarified by the King of Cups. Oh. And then the Five of Pentacles. Okay. And the Four of Swords. And then the Page of Swords again. Okay, give me the Three of Swords. Clarified by the Justice card. And then the Moon card. This is fear. This is fear. And then the Two of Wands. Right, give me one more. This is fear. That's why the Eight of Swords is here. And the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so basically it's going to go, y'all are going to, somebody's going to floor it. Relationship and energy wise. It's like with the Chariot card. It's like if y'all are good, it's going to pick up really quickly. And the energies, the feelings are going to start moving very quickly, to whereas you're going to start to feel like you should be saying, you're gonna be holding yourself back. That's why the Ten of Wands is here. The Ten of Wands is clarified by the King of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and then the Page of Swords. So basically, you're going to, and this is about you because it's the King of Cups. You're going to, if you don't already feel this way, you may already feel this way. If you don't, very quickly or shortly, you're going to feel like you're holding yourself back. You want to say I love you, but you're thinking, no, it's too soon, it's too soon, it's too soon. That part. That's what this is saying. I feel better now. And it's really like the Three of Swords, the Justice card, the Moon card, the Two of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. Right. And it's similar. So you're both just, it's not going to help. It never helps to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. You might listen. You might listen. Hopefully, after all the fussing I'm doing at my old people for not listening, you might listen, John. You're both going to be feeling this same energy. It's like you're both going to be in your heads about it, because that's what the Eight of Swords is about. Because it's destiny, though, the Star card and the Ace of Cups. So you're both, if you're not currently already, shortly, you're both going to be mirroring each other's energy. The Six of Pentacles, you're both going to be feeling the same about the situation. You're both going to want to tell each other that you love each other, but you're both going to be holding back because you feel like it's too soon. So this is like, look, after me and my person were together a little while. If we were together about a year or so or more, maybe it's somewhere up in the first 2-year mark, where we talked about how we reminisced one night, and we talked about how it was when we very first met, and how we, after the emotions and the feelings came out, it was like, actually it was very early on. And he was like, I loved you since the first, he said, I knew that I would fall in love with you and that you were going to be my wife with me from the moment I saw your picture. And he said he struggled for, and I was like, you left me hanging for a long time. I said, I love you first, and you left me hanging for a long time. It took him several months to reciprocate. One day I was shocked. I like to fell out of my damn chair. I was so excited. I remember exactly where I was, what I was doing, and who I was sitting next to, because I was I was in college, and I was on a field trip in environmental biology, going into the forest to catalog and look at wildlife and the surroundings and plants. We had a list. It was like a scavenger hunt. We had a list of things we had to see or find out there in this big forestry area. And so I was on the bus and I was texting him and I was telling him I don't do the nature. I do nature, but I don't do the forest. And we're going into the forest. I still have that policy. You watch Mr. Ballin, you'll understand why I don't fuck with the forest. But anyway. And we were getting off the phone. We were talking. We weren't texting. We were talking. And we were getting off the phone. And I was like, all right, keep me in your thoughts. I'm about to go into the forest. I might not come out. People be missing in there. And I was like, I love you. And he said, I love you too. I was like, what? He's like, I'll talk to you later. And we got off the phone. And I was like, the guy who was sitting next to me was really cool. We sat next together in class. We was my clowning partner. His name was George Royal. And I grabbed George. I was like, George, he said, I love you. And he was like, was it the first time? I was like, yes. Because he left me hanging for so long. But after the fact, when we finally got down the road, he was like, I loved you from day one. I just did not want to say it. I needed to be sure. I didn't want to be hurt. I was scared. I felt like it was too soon. I didn't want to seem weak. And he had a list of, you know what I'm saying, of hangups where he overthought Eight of Swords, telling me how he felt. So this is that energy. And you're both going to be in this energy. But once you get past this, it's going to be great. And the other thing that we added to that, I was like, and I said, I never had a doubt. I could have married after the first time we met. I was like, we talked to other people about it. And we both be like, we could have got married the next day. And we would have been fine. Because we just fit. When we moved in together, our lives together, the way we vibe, we just fit. We could have literally been that couple that met, talked on the phone for a couple months, met in person that first time, and went directly to the altar and got married, and we would have been fine. And that's how you are. You and Patty are. It's going to scare you. You're going to be reserved. You're going to hold back. But once you get past that energy, it's going to be full steam ahead for you. This is a destined connection. The Star card is here. The Ace of Cups is a divine offer of love. In other decks, there's a hand of the divine who's offering the Ace of Cups. This deck it's a lotus here, so I guess. So that is the energy that I got here. I told you last time, and I don't see anything different. Those cards scared me a little bit, but the clarifiers really let me know what it is and what it's about. You're just going to be afraid. The Ace of Swords is the overall energy for your connection. It's also a divine offer of truth. It's anything aces is either about yourself or it's from the divine. This is an honest, good, solid, loving, stable, real, transparent connection. I'm going to tell you don't fear it, and don't fear your feelings or expressing them too soon, but you're probably not going to listen, and you're probably still going to be up in your head about it, but you shouldn't. Y'all could get married tomorrow and it would work. You would continue to be in a beautiful, loving energy. This is the shit that like the Notebook and those sappy ass stories are made of. And I don't give reads like this lightly or often. I love it when I get a chance, but it's rare. And I have that chance. Ari, the other one that has this energy, but they won't. Do you see what she's doing, right? Same thing, but I'm hoping that you and Patty are a little more open and not as stubborn as Aria and her H person, because this is a beautiful energy. This is an energy that is kismet. It's meant to be. Your star card is here. This is destiny. The Hierophant card is here. This is marriage. The Chariot card. This is fast, quick movement, full speed ahead. The Page of Cups. That's new, solid, exciting, brand new love. The Ace of Cups, that's a divine offer of love. The Ace of Swords, that's honesty and truth and commitment and joy. And this is beautiful. This is going, y'all are gonna, you can go ahead and get her ring size, dude. I'm so serious. Give me the star card. Clarified by the Six of Swords. And then the Hangman, right? And you're both in the same, you possess the, you went to the, you're interested in the same things. You think alike. You have the same mentality, the same spirituality. You're on the same vibration. You're on the same vibration. There it is. There it is. Clarifying the star card is the Six of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Two of Pentacles, which talks about you mirroring each other and matching energies, and then the icing on the cake, the Lover's card. It is a divine, that is your divinely guided soulmate card, the Lovers. So I'm gonna need you to get out of your heads and don't be so scared and be open. And if you need to show this video to her, send her. You know, you can clip these and send it, or send her a link, or I don't know, because then people be scared to post or ask questions because they don't want their person to know that they're asking questions. But if you need it, it might help. But you could get married tomorrow and you would be fine with Patty. That is your person. You are welcome. And thank you, because I don't get to do sunshine and rainbows, happily ever after reads often. So I appreciate this energy to where I don't have to fuss at you about anything but accepting that you love your person and y'all moving full steam ahead. Because that's what it is. Feel in my heart. She's the love of my life. Thank you. You are welcome, James. I'm sorry, I've been saying your name wrong. James, don't forget my invitation. I'm going to need my wedding invitation. Okay? Okay. I'm going to need my wedding invitation. And whether you get any more questions or not, you keep in touch and let me know. It gets right, because you get scared. You get scared, you get intimidated. It can be overwhelming. It's a lot because it's rare. It's rare, but it happens. And you're one of the lucky people that it's happening to. So don't fudge it up. Don't fudge it up, James. You got this. You got this. Patty's your wifey. That's the one the universe sent you. So let's embrace it. Let's keep it. Let's nurture it. Like a chia pet. Just water it and let it grow. Just add water and let it grow. Okay? Beautiful. It is 1:02 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Does anybody have any more questions? Anyone? Anybody? 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 Last call, y'all. Last call, y'all. Come here, know me. This witchy know me. She's the only green one. This year when they come out with the Halloween gnomes, I think I'm gonna get the Frankenstein gnome. I didn't get him, but he was green. So I think I'm gonna get a green so she can have a friend that's green. She's my only green gnome. I have melanated gnomes and I have Caucasian gnomes, but I do not have one green gnome. Excuse me, I need gnome diversity. I need diversity amongst my gnomes. Okay. All right. I'm going to start making some. I'm going to make a gnome. I'm going to make my own gnome. I'm going to try. I'm going to get Aubrey to help me. All right. No one has any further questions? I don't think. I love you. Everybody's going to be scared to chime in tomorrow night because they're not going to want to get fussed at. But I love y'all. I do. I really do. It's out of love. It's from love. I love y'all. All right. Let me do my thanks. Thank you. Look, it's 7 people watching. Okay, there's watching. Everybody, please click like. I do have 7 likes. It evens out. The math is math, and we'll be all right. Aria, Chris, and James, thank you so very much for your questions this evening. I had China check in. I had Bella check in. I had a couple other people in here. Who else was in here? Let me thank everybody because I appreciate everybody. Lenice Brown was here. Brandon Laux was here. So thank you all very much. I did not see Lenice ask for a question, but I posted the info and she didn't say anything. So I love you guys and I will talk to y'all. What's tomorrow? Monday? All things go well. I will be here tomorrow evening. I love you all. I might do Mad Monday. I might. I'll have to see how my day goes. I got a lot going on tomorrow, unfortunately. Hey, I am Tara Newbie. I love you. I'm about to log off though. So hi and bye. I'll be on tomorrow night. I love you guys. Good night. Thank you for checking in, Tara Newbie. Love you. Now that Tara's Apprentice was in here. See you Tuesday if you're on. I'll be on Tuesday. I love you. I'll see you Tuesday then. Bye. Tara's Apprentice was here earlier. You missed him. I got a chance to thank him. All right. I am. Love you. Bye.